here. Let's just start a brand new game. Same settings. Kind of the final straw, the final idea that some people have suggested. So again, you guys tell me what you prefer here. So we're going to get our NormLax again. We're Nintendo. Oh no. Nintendo's NormLax. So here, let's go ahead and pick up our NormLax here. Okay, there we go. So now we can just go ahead and headbutt the heck out of this one. Easy win. So just keeping in mind that in Pokemon Red and Blue, there is a Brock skip that's possible. It requires a lot of stuff though. We have to like name our character properly, and then we have to get a Bulbasaur and we have to manipulate its PP to be just right, and then we can execute Brock through walls. But I mean, like at that point, I think that's just glitching the game way too much. It's too much setup and it's not practical for any amount of runs. So a workaround for that is obviously any Pokemon, if it could simply progress in the game past Brock and manage to manage to just get through the trainers like in Mount Moon, you could just walk back to Brock and beat him with anything. I'm literally saying with anything. If you can get through Mount Moon, you can come back and you can beat Brock. He's not actually that hard once you gain levels. The reason Brock is hard is because you don't have any TMs and you don't have any real logical way of, you know, just making that work. So here instead, we'll just do this. You know, at least in Pokemon Yellow. In Red and Blue, yeah, sure, we could do Brock through walls. I'm just saying I would be irritated having to set it up every time. So the last idea that I have is if it's really only one trainer like Brock in the early game that is the wall, that is actually like borderline impossible, you know, like practically impossible, we could use Game Hook to simply permanently freeze his Pokemon. The beauty of this is twofold. Number one, it lets us clearly demonstrate just how impossible this fight is. We're going to come in here with our Snorlax. We're going to see the Geodude is frozen. He's going to use full heals. It doesn't matter. He can't do anything. Now we're going to just headbutt repeatedly. Oh, I still have Surf on my moveset. Rip. Sorry, we're going to get rid of Surf. Not a legit move. So here we're going to set it so that fourth move slot is empty. There we go. There we go. That's what we wanted. So fourth move slot is empty. So now we're going to fight Brock, but his Pokemon are frozen, so they can never attack us. The whole reason for this is so that we can demonstrate, number one, just approximately how impossible this fight is. But number two, so that we can just get through this fight and then progress in the game as normal. So here, nice. Now we have to spam all the amnesias. And here we're basically keeping the XP from Brock, which is a little bit cheesy, but we're being able to see exactly how this Pokemon would progress in the game if it was just able to beat Brock. You know, so here we've used up rest. Wait just a second. Oh no. Oh no. Game Hook, you jerk. Oh, it's because we had Surf on the moveset before. The game doesn't know how to handle not having a move anymore. Or it still thinks we have PP. That's what it is, I think. Probably. I hope. Otherwise, we're going to replace Surf with Splash and go that way. Okay, so here, let's heal up so that hopefully the game resets our PP to 0. Okay, let's try this again now. So Brocky Boy time. Sorry, I've got stuff in my way here. Game hook in my way. So let's try this again. So here we're going to headbutt repeatedly. He's frozen, so he can do nothing. And, you know, it's basically going to take all of our headbutts to get through the first Geodude. Cool. So we get through. We've got 2 headbutts remaining, so we can headbutt twice here. Now we can see he has 27 HP remaining. We've got 39. We've already seen that if he were to just like tackle us, it does like, you know, probably 7 or 8 HP of damage at this point. So clearly we could take like 1 tackle this entire battle. Now we're using rest so that we get through that. Oh, the game still thinks that we have a 4th move, so we can't take off the 4th move. So we just need to do something different with it. Here, I'm just going to make my 4th move a whirlwind. Just something completely useless that we can just use up here. Right, so here yet again. Oh, we get a Gen 1 miss with headbutt. Rip. Oh man, terrible. Get a crit there though, so that was nice. Okay, so we're just whittling this one down. Cool, we win. There, we're out of headbutts. So now we have to use all the amnesias. All of them, you know. This is minimum battles, guys. So I didn't say we could fight wild Pokemon to use up PP anyway, but even if we could, so you use up all the amnesias, you still have to struggle this Pokemon down. So yeah, here we're just using all those up, and now let's use up the whirlwinds that we put in the last slot so that we can actually struggle this time. So here we go. Okay, so now we get a struggle, and we can see we're doing exactly 1 damage per hit, which is why we need all the HP here. So this just really goes to show the impossibility of this battle, you know? Like we had 1 Gen 1 miss with headbutt, but in general, we're getting to the Onix with 1 or 2 headbutts remaining. And then we're, you know, stuck in this situation of you have to struggle it down, you know? And if it even managed to hit us like more than 1 time with any move, we're dead. So yeah, we get through there, but yeah. So now that we've gotten through Brock completely illegitimately, let's just see how the rest of the run goes on minimum battles here. So yes, we have Whirlwind in the last slot. Yes, that's not legit. It's just there so that we have a way to get through because of the way that we screwed everything up. So I'm going to issue my own 12-minute apology at the end of this video. I love you, MDB. I really do. Like, nobody take that as hate on MDB, please. Please. Okay. So now we can progress in the run where we're going to just headbutt the heck out of this one. Headbutt is super OP at this point in the game, especially on a Snorlax. So there's not really a need for any other moves here. So there we get through that. We can move on to this guy where we're just going to headbutt some more. You know, not quite one-hitting, but, you know, we're getting through. We get poisoned, oh no. Here, I don't really want to use items though, so let's try to rest here. Yes, there we go. So there we get our HP back. Now we can headbutt. Nice, 1-hitter and 1-hitter. Okay, and next up is the this guy. So I'm just going to try to headbutt him to death. Okay, it's a 2-hitter there, which means it's going to be more than a 1-hitter here, of course, but that's fine. We can just rest, use up all our PP, struggle this one down. We will win eventually. So we can see at this point, like basically post Brock, it's not like any of these trainers are any trouble for Snorlax. He's perfectly fine here. And We're going to get access once we get into Mount Moon to Water Gun, which we'll put over Whirlwind so that we'll have a coverage move. We've got Amnesia to power it up. I think we'll be fine. Okay. We're just using Whirlwind here. The cheated in Whirlwind here. You know, that's what I get for my shenanigans. Everybody's going to be like, you have Whirlwind on Snorlax? What the hell's that? But here we're struggling. We're going to win. There we go. Easy game. So now we can progress right over here. We've got all the same experience as if we were on minimum battles, right? So we're still technically running minimum battles with the asterisk that the Brock fight is impossible without using some sort of TM. Okay. So here, Water Gun, we're just going to throw that on over Whirlwind. So now this is actually a legit learn set for this point in the game. Here we can grab the potion, grab the rare candy, grab the escape rope. Let's just progress. Let's just make our way through the rest of this section. So here we go. Here we go again. And let's fight this super nerd. I'm not scared of him. He's you know, he's just a super nerd. We're headbutting the heck out of him. Yes, get headbutted. Get headbutted again. Nice critical hit there. Smog, and we get poisoned. Rip. Okay, so we're gonna just stick with this though. Lord Dome, here we go. Let's save the game. Let's fight Jesse and James. I'm gonna try to rest in here in order to recover HP. Okay. We don't really want to be wrapped and poisoned, so that's why I'm going for the headbutt here. We're gonna try to rest here, and we get wrecked the first time. It's fine. I mean, I can go, I guess, for the rest here on the Ekans. You know, I'm just being greedy. As long as I get one turn where I can move. Nope, he just wraps me to death. But this is okay. This is fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about here. Okay, there we get a Leer, so we get a rest up. Second Leer. Oh, we immediately get poisoned again. Okay, so there we knock that one out. We get the bite, but we one-shot there. Oh, man. We were just on too low health there when we got to the coughing. So here, let's try again. Here, we'll rest. Okay, we get to knock that one out. Bite does a lot of damage, but we get through. And we get knocked out by the coughing yet again. I'm sure this is possible with me just being not as bad at the game as I am. Okay, so we knocked that one out. Bite, but we knocked that one out. Smog knocks us out there. Come on. It's because of the Leer. If we didn't have the Leer, I think we survived there from that range. Okay, here. Okay, he misses wrap there. Now he hits wrap, but that's fine because we're resting. Here we just want to land the hit so that we can KO that one. Scratch is fine. Okay, now let's rest. Yeah, here with no Leers, we're surviving just fine. Smog's not doing that much. And now we can headbutt, and we get poisoned, but we headbutt. There we go. So there we get through Jesse and James. Didn't need to go back and heal. Didn't need to use an antidote, even though I had it in the bag. Rip. Okay, we need to catch a Pidgey later, so we'll grab a Great Ball here. Okay, so we have progressed to Cerulean City. We're being kind of trolly here. Kind of bad game, but you know, that's what it is. Here we can now progress. We're going to save the game and we're going to fight rival number 2. Okay, so here, first things first, I'm going Amnesia in this fight. You know, we're not taking that much damage from this Spearow anyway, so we can just knock it out. Now Sandshrew, we want to water gun it. Good. Hyper Fang missed, so we just one-shot there. Eevee Tail Whips and Tail Whips, and we win. Level 15, no problem. So now that we have beaten rival number 2, we're clearly worse than GhostLax at this point. So the only question is if we get better ranges at the end of the game. So here we're just gonna progress for now. Nice one-hitter there on that Caterpie. It's a one-hitter there on Weedle as well. Now we do have to worry about double kicks here, unlike with the GhostLax, where double kick couldn't affect it, so it was just like whatever against these Nidorans. But now we can just progress through this section a little bit, where, oh, we get a Gen 1 miss. Are you kidding me? Okay, nice one-hitter there. And a nice one-hitter there. We're making very good progress. Let's fight this last now, against whom we can not one-shot. Okay, we don't really like the double kick there. I'm going to rest up. Now we just want to spam Amnesia here because we're going to be stuck using water gun for damage. But there, it's a 2-hit KO. Nice. We get some Christmas music. How amazing is this? Christmas in October. The tail end of October even. We're only 2 months off, you know, Nightmare Before Christmas. Who cares? So here, let's just progress. We've healed up. This is potentially a very tough battle. I'm going to save right here before Mankey Boy. He is kind of scary. So here, we're going to just headbutt him, hoping not to get the low kicks. We don't, so there we go. Now we can move on to this guy, against whom we're just going to spam the A button, not even looking at the fight. Oh no, we hit ourselves in confusion. See, I did look at the fight. Oh, we hit ourselves again. Oh, this absolute savage. Oh, and we have to refight Mankey Boy. No. Okay. And that low kick did a lot. Oh god. So the overlay might count an extra battle here. Sorry, I've got a bunch of stuff here covering things up. Sorry. Getting my YouTube notifications over there from you fine people leaving comments. Not going to complain about that. So we're about 17 minutes in. We're definitely slower than GhostLax because we had more shenanigans up to this point. But we might make up the time at the tail end of the run. I'm not sure. This is the real question. Does GhostLax make the run better or not? You know, was the ghost typing just a waste of time? So here we get through that. You know, but keep in mind, this is with this strat, but the worst time was like, I think 30 minutes to get through with the lick strat without being ghost type. So yeah, their water gun just one shots, easy win. Here we can come to this trainer who we do want to just headbutt to death. Oh, we leveled up. Oh, and we have 2 Pokemon, so we need to set our options properly. So here, let's save the game. Let's go ahead and fight this guy now. So he's got a rat. We're going to just headbutt his rat. Oh, we get poisoned. No. Here, I think we're fine. We're just going to stay poisoned. We're going to come fight this last. The reason I say we're fine, we're going to set up right there. And now we're just going to rest. We just used the amnesia to take less damage. And now headbutt, headbutt, and headbutt. And we just one-shot all 3 of our Pokemon. The sand attack missed was good, but, you know. Anyway, let's go ahead and save Billy Boy. You know, so we've taken this route because it's kind of the closest apples to apples comparison, but we could easily add, like, you know, plus 25 minutes or so to this if we were trying to be like, you know, the lick Snorlax that does eventually get through. It's just really tough. So here now, let's come and fight the trainers in Misty's gym because we can. Let's go ahead and fight Misty herself. And Misty's going to be really different here because Misty's not just going to use water type moves. Against GhostLax, she has smart AI, so she knows not to tackle, but here she doesn't know that. So here against Misty, what we're going to do is we're going to set up the amnesias first, knowing that she can also tackle us. She doesn't have to water gun, but here we'll just, you know, headbutt that one down. Yeah, we get a tackle right there, which we really don't care, and then we just knock her out. So easy win. You know, we've gotten through. We got the Bubble Beam TM if we want it later. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Okay. So now let's go ahead and progress to the innocent bystander. This guy. Karate Chop is not fighting type in Gen 1, so that's easy. And Headbutt destroys the Drowsy. So again, nothing to write home about that fight. Now we can just progress. Yet again, we're going to go south. And, you know, on the one hand, yes, the ghost typing helped because it meant all the tackles and hyper fangs and whatnot couldn't hit us. But, I mean, Snorlax is bulky enough that it can just take those normally, you know. Might slow us down a little bit time-wise, but really not that badly. Here, the sand attack is a much bigger issue, because now we have 50% accuracy, 33% accuracy. Okay, but we managed to finally land a hit. Oh god. So here, we probably will end up having to use an ether in this section. But there we go, we just one-shot both of those Pokemon. So we'll get a max potion and an elixir here, or an ether here, sorry, on the SSN. So this is one of those things with kind of, you know, speed-based runs. You just pop there, you get the ether and the max potion. You're basically good to go. So here, I'm just going to use them. One ether on Headbutt and a max potion. And what the heck, while we're in the menu, we'll go ahead and teach Dig to Charmander. So here we'll save the game and let's fight rival number 3. So here, the strategy, clearly, once again, we want to amnesia because we want to be able to use this move on, we want to be able to, use water gun against old Sandshrew here. Here with all the setup, I think we just water gun there. Water gun there, knocks that one out, cool. And once we get growled, I think water gun with all the setup is the way to go. So there we go, we win. We win. MDB goes down. So now we can go ahead and get cut. And yeah, let's just make our way back out of here. And yeah, let's just pop up here now. We got to teach some cut to our Charmander. Okay, so we're just going through here. We gotta find the switches. Oh, he's just got everything in the trash can, guys. So here, we're gonna full restore here so that we've got full HP. Save the game. Let's fight Lieutenant Surge. Oh, this is gonna be possibly brutal, but let's just see if we can just get the luck with the headbutts to get through. I don't think we set up amnesia. I think we just headbutt and hope to win. So here, let's just spam headbutt first. Mega Punch misses. Thunderbolt doesn't one-shot, and we win. Oh my god, come on. Lieutenant Surge. Legend. Oh, that guy's so bad. So bad at the world of Pokemon. Here we go. We can get the Squirt. Nice. And now we can dig on back. So here, digging on up. Let's go ahead and heal up here. And from here, let's just progress as quick as we can, I guess, through the game. So here, we'll grab that bicycle. We're going to pop that bicycle right up there. We've already covered why I'm not going to learn any other TMs quickly here. I talked about it in the GhostLax run. Basically, late game, we're hoping to just go one TM most of the way and get through things. Here, headbutt. Not quite a one hitter, but a two hitter. Getting wrapped, but that's fine. We'll just headbutt. Here, headbutt. And here we get sleep powdered. Rip. Here, we just need to wake up. Come on. Come on. Okay, he misses poison powder and we win. There we go. So now we can come fight this guy. Bug catcher. The bug catcher who's like, nobody gets past me except me. Look at this. You need to learn to get out of the way when there's a Snorlax coming, buddy. So here we go. Now that we get through that, I actually think I'm faster to go this way than to open the menus. So I'm going to just pop right here. Let's fight this trainer. Against whom I think we go Amnesia because we're just going to get hit. Think we're going to get hit by whatchamacall next. Confusion. Yeah. So here we can basically just headbutt that one to death. Pop over here. Save the game. Let's just fight this Pokemaniac as well. Headbutt, headbutt, headbutt. Cool. Level up to level 24 there. I do not have any healing items, but let's just see what we can manage here. So here I'm going to set up Amnesia first because it doesn't really matter what status she gets on me because I'm just going to rest. She misses poison powder. Perfect. Poison powder there, but we get to knock that one out. Cool. And did we still have an antidote? Yeah, we still have an antidote. Haha. Planning, clearly. This is why we didn't use the antidote against Jesse and James. Here I'm going to save for routing purposes. Okay. Okay, so here we're to the Rock Tunnel Hiker. I think we just go water gun the whole way. It will at least one shot on both of the Geodudes. Oh, and we get the self-destruct there, but as long as it's not a crit, we survive. So we're golden there. Let's just save before we fight this last trainer, just in case. Maybe she beats us. You know, Bite did a lot of damage there. We've leveled up. We one-shot there. Whirlwind. Get wrecked. Oh, that was perfect. That was exactly what I wanted with my Snorlax. So here we are, 28 minutes? Sorry. I have trouble differentiating between the 8 and the 0 on my clock. But here we go. So here we can headbutt. And, come on. Wake up. Wake up, buddy. There we go. Finally get through. We've been growled at a bunch, though. So we're going to have to hit some headbutts there. So there we go. We can get through that. No problem. And let's just progress right here. Come on. Where's my elixir? There it is. Okay, so now we can just zip up here to Celadon. Let's heal up. Let's pop over to the whatchamacall, the department store. So we're gonna buy a couple of fresh waters and a soda pop, of course. And we'll give her a soda pop so we can get that rock slide action going. Okay, so let's sell things that we don't need. Don't need the nugget. Don't need TM34. Don't need an escape rope. Okay, now we need to go get our flying Pokemon. Which yet again, I'm always clear that I don't have wild Pokemon on, except right here. This is the one spot where I turn them on so that we can get a flyer. And then we don't play with them anymore. Okay, so here we can just change the encounter rate to be massive. FF, guys. You know, if you're pressing F for respects, press it twice. Because, we're getting this Doduo here. So here, this is also the place where I save state, guys. I always tell you that I save state here because I just don't want to mess with the randomness. Catching wild Pokemon. It's the same thing Squidgy does, by the way. Squidgy also saves states to catch his wild Pokemon. Because otherwise it's too random. And it would kill the runs. In my case, it's just because the whole point is not about speed. If we were doing legit speed runs, then I would not do that. But that's why it's in every video. That's why I always mention it. I don't want anybody to think he's trying to pull one over on us. Always mention it. So here, now we can pop right up here. We can get HM2, which we can immediately teach to the Doduo that we just save stated to catch. Sorry, if I can move properly. Okay, and now let's just put some things into our PC that we no longer need. Dome Fossil, SS Ticket, HM1, and HM2 are all garbage. Nobody needs them. So here now, let's progress just a little bit. Here we can grab that PP up and let's go into the Rocket Game Corner. Nice. So here I think we're just going to headbutt things. Should be an easy win, I think. Nice, it is. So one guy goes down. Here we can go ahead and get the PP up again. Move on. Sorry, I almost misrouted there. RIP. Clearly terrible at this game. Look at the misrouting. Somebody got really angry in one of the runs about how I always take the wrong route. It's like, dude, show me a run with no routing mistakes at 4 times speed and I'll show you a TAS. Somebody who's not actually playing the run. Just saying. So here we can get the lift key right there. Here we can route right past here. Okay. There we go. Here we're going to grab a hyper potion just to be safe. Might need it downstairs. Jesse and James are upcoming. Here, let's save the game. Let's fight Jesse and James. So here we go. We are going to headbutt and get poisoned. Great. So now let's headbutt there. Let's headbutt here. Oh, we get through easily. Okay, so here let's save the game. And now it's time for Giovanni, where I'm going to water gun here. Cool. And now I'm going to rest. Now he's only going to use horn attack against me. He's a horny boy. Oh, what am I doing? Headbutting here. RIP. But there we level up. Uses growl. Bite. Kind of scary, but then he guard specs. Good job. Good job, Giovanni. Oh, the best trainer in the world. According to his own words. In his own words, he is the best trainer in the world. I think we got something to say about that. Oh, God. So here we can pop up here. Let's go ahead and save the game. Let's go ahead and fight our rival. And here he's just going to do random stuff. So I think I'm going to amnesia up. Here I'm going to now water gun on him, in spite of the fact that he mirror moved amnesia, because we're getting growled a bunch. So I think this is just our best damage output at this point. Here on Shelter, I think we'll possibly try a headbutt here. Let's just see, how much does withdraw do though? Or water gun? Water gun does way more. Sorry, this is the effect of, you know, all the amnesias versus all the growls. Okay, so there we do get through though. That's fine. So let's go to the next fight here. I think we're fine. Let's just try here. We're gonna save and go into Agatha Jr. as she's well known. Okay, we're gonna rest off damage since Nightshade's the only real damage it can do to us, and otherwise it can confuse us. But now we set up all the amnesias so that water gun will do more damage here. Oh, critical hit, come on. If not for the critical hit, this is a 2-hit KO here. Okay. And we knock ourselves out in confusion. Are you kidding me? Come on. Here we'll just rest up again. Lick obviously doesn't affect normal types, so we can just get through that. And there's the 2-hitter coming in with water gun. Nice. Okay. Need one more hit. There we go. See, this time we get through on full health. That trainer is just kind of random. It's okay. We'll have more than enough to deal with Agatha later on. We've already seen that with Ghosty Boy. Okay. So here, we're going to set up amnesia still, because I think we need the amnesia to get this to be a reasonable range. Okay. Okay, there we go. So here, let's save before this next one, just in case. Okay, she doesn't go amnesia or Nightshade twice, so that was fine. Okay, amnesia, water gun, nice. And there's the Nightshade, but amnesia plus water gun does the trick. We're up to level 29 here. Here, let's save the game. Let's go into Ghosty Mama. Ghosty Mama. Here, I'm just gonna amnesia. So water gun here. There we go. So Ghosty Mama goes down. Let's just go heal up very quickly before we take on Jesse and James. This should work out just fine, I think. So here, let's save and fight. So first things first, Meowth here. Payday is not a big deal. We'll just destroy that Meowth. Looks like Arbok's a 2-hitter. Wheezing misses Sludge. Now it hits Sludge, but we easily win. There are no challenge whatsoever. We can see Snorlax after Brock is basically cruising. I mean, there have really not been any super inconsistent battles since then. We've had some bad luck in some spots and whatnot, but really not too bad. Here, let's cycle over to Saffron very quickly. Okay. Here, I'm just going to pop up in the Sylph. I'm going to fight the one required rocket at least. Here, let's just go. So easy win right there. We get to level 30. Now we can pick up the card key, but now I'm going to dig out. We are going to go to... What the heck? Let's go to Erica first, I think. I think we can beat Erica. I don't think she's actually that big of a deal. Okay, so let's just try this beauty first. Against whom we're going to headbutt. She just reflects anyway, so it's fine. Save the game. Let's get into this fight here. So here is good old Erica. So I'm not sure exactly what I want to do here. I think I'm mostly just going to set up Amnesia first on the Tangela just to take less damage. And then hopefully just rest up and then beat the rest of the team. She misses a bind. Nice. So here we've gotten it so that she's doing very little damage overall. Bind is kind of bad, but okay, we get through. Stun Spore missed. Sleep Powder hits. She misses Razor Leaf. She hits Acid. Now Razor Leaf is the much bigger issue. Right, so she knocks us out because we were asleep for so many turns and she hit the Razor Leaf with a crit. Okay, so here she can get non-crit Razor Leafs, which is kind of hilarious. So here I do think we want to heal up before we go to that Weeping Bell if we can. Here, let's just get one hit right there. Now let's rest so that we are on higher health, ideally. She misses bind. There we go. So now we're through to here. Nice. We easily knocked that one out. Petal Dance doesn't do that much. And we easily win. So there we go. Yeah, Erica just took a couple attempts. Not really too bad. Really not bad at all. So, I mean, it's not a spot where we feel like, oh my god, this is so inconsistent or anything like that, right? That's kind of the point. So here now we can progress. We'll pop right over here. We'll wake up Snorlax from this side this time. The proper side. And this time we actually have a bike, so we don't have the bike glitch. And yeah. So there we go. We can now progress. Okay, so here we're just trying to find the PP up. There we go. We're figuring out how to get the PP up, guys. That's all we needed. God, I'm so stupid. Okay, here, let's fight this juggler. So clearly strategy here is all about the Amnesia strats. Oops. There we go. Now we're trying to headbutt. Come on. There's the headbutt 1. Headbutt 2. Headbutt 3. And headbutt 4. There we go. Easy win. We're going to go heal up just very quickly before we take on the next juggler. But yeah, we come down here because the Amnesia plus our level plus our bulk makes it pretty easy to get through these jugglers. They're not really that hard. So here, once again, Amnesia. Psychic critical hit, though, is the problem. We do not want crits from these Pokemon. Crits kind of suck. Like, look at that Psychic there. Completely unboosted. Here, we get a nice 2-hitter there. We're poisoned. Headbutt. Headbutt. Cool. So now... Oh yeah, I've got the Hyper Potion in the bag. Nice. So here, let's save the game. We need to do 2 things. We need to learn a move. So we're going to learn Rock Slide. We're going to teach this over Water Gun. So now we have a super effective move for this fight. And we're going to use the Hyper Potion so that we don't have to deal with whatchamacall. So now we're coming into this fight poisoned against Koga. So he can't use Toxic on us and he can't put us to sleep. So he's just going to randomize between his moves. This is one spot where GhostLax was at a disadvantage because its ghost typing meant that he would never use his physical moves like Tackle against it. So here we have a slight advantage in that sense. So now we're going to go Rock Slide here. Okay, it's not a 1-hitter. It's a 2-hit KO here. Here we get confused. Psychic does do good damage. Okay. We have to reset there. Let's try again here. So here I'm gonna set up Amnesia first. I think this is the way to go. Here we're gonna rest up because he's not guaranteed to use something like Toxic or Sleep Powder on us. Okay, we're so close to the one hitter there. We dislike the sleep though. Okay, so this one can't use sleep on us. So we're actually gonna rest right here. We're gonna rest off Toxic even. Gets a critical hit Psybeam, that sucked. Okay, we get Toxic again. That means we can't be put to sleep here though, so that's actually kind of good. Psychic critical hit, come on. Come on. So here, let's try again. We're setting up 3 Amnesias on this first Venonat. We just need better luck, basically. Okay, so we get through that one. Here, we're going to Rock Slide once there. And now we can rest off damage, since this one can't status us other than the confusion. Okay, so we knocked that one out. This one can put us to sleep. We want to wake up very badly. So here we're going to rest up so that we can hopefully stay alive. Here it gets the sleep on us though and the crit. Oh, we knocked that one out. But we get the psychic there, okay. Yeah, we needed better luck than that on the final Venonat, clearly. So we're setting up the psychic or the amnesias again. We get an extra amnesia because it got a special drop on us. So that's just short of being a one-hitter. Now we get a rest up though. Okay, psychic there, that's fine. Here we'll just do that. And now let's heal up from 69 HP. Very nice. Here we can just headbutt that one down. Double edge, not a big deal. And we're very close to knocking this one out if we can just wake up. We get a special drop. Okay, that one knocked itself out. Now he goes for double team. But now he goes psychic. Oh, we survived. Oh, God. So here we're going to set up amnesia again since we're not on full health. Okay, we're headbutting. Just because headbutt's 100% accurate, I think it had a better shot. But then we got knocked out with him just on a sliver of health due to the crit. Oh, the critical hit psychic. That was bad. Okay. We can see headbutt's basically a two-hitter here. And Rock Slide isn't really that strong, relatively speaking. Like, it is stronger, don't get me wrong, but headbutt's pretty good here. Here, we'll headbutt there. Now, finally, we're to Venomoth. We're going to Rock Slide once there. Oh, and we get the critical hit again from Venomoth. Are you kidding me? Oh, we're back to the same luck that we were having with GhostLax yesterday. No. Oh, man. Okay, he X attacks a couple times there, though. That's fine. Okay, so we knocked that one out. Okay, we knocked that one out. Oh, critical hit again. He's just critting every time. Oh, God. We just get too many crits from this opponent. So first things first, amnesia. We kind of like special drops if we can get them. Oh, rip. We got knocked out because we hit ourselves in confusion. Oh man, this is just a brutal fight. Okay, he X attacks, so we get a rest here. Here, let's finish our amnesia setup. Okay, he toxics us. Here, we're just going to rest off toxic. Here, we get sleep powdered. Come on, wake up, wake up. Oh, we're so close. Oh, he knocks himself out in confusion. Or with double edge, rather. Okay, so now we can sleep. He gets a special drop on us there. He goes toxic. Okay, we just need one more hit. And there we go. So there, without a critical hit, we are able to beat Koga. Oh, there we go. So Koga's down. We now get a badge boost in speed, among other things. We're still at 96. We're doing fine. This run, really not too bad at this point. So here, let's cut that down. And we know we're using the same moveset as we go into the rival 5 fight. This is what we used last time. But yeah, I mean, that is a fight that is technically a little bit easier with normal Snorlax, just because of the fact that Koga will randomize his moves rather than just going all in on the psychic type moves. I mean, kind of, you know, in a sense. I guess it's kind of a wash, because if we can set up and not get critical hits, then we're kind of okay with all the psychic type moves. We just don't like the sleep. The 50% chance of getting put to sleep kind of sucks. Whereas here, it's only a 25% chance each turn of getting put to sleep. And lower than that if you can be poisoned. Okay, so here, Warden's Teeth time. And let's go ahead and teach some HMs to the Squirtle here. Okay, cool. So now Squirtle can do his job, which is strength. Nice. He's a powerful boy. Okay, so here, I want to keep this moveset for rival number 5. So we're just going to go in with this set as is. So let's go up to the 5th floor. Let's progress to Rival 5's room. Save the game. Now we could learn a bunch of stronger moves, obviously, but I think this is fine. Just give right here. Save the game. Yet again. Here we go. So here, I think we have to go amnesia here. But like... Oh, sand attack is the worst. Slash also kind of sucks. He doesn't have to use it, though. We get Swift. Oh, we're getting wrecked there. So I don't know. We might be in a situation where we really just have to get through Sand Slash ASAP. Okay. And then we're like hoping for withdraw from Cloyster. Oh man. Here we're going some amnesias here. Here we can sleep this off. We kind of want Poison Sting from Sandslash. Here we're gonna rest against Cloyster. Very nice. Here we can Rock Slide, Rock Slide, Rock Slide. There we go. So we do get through there. Now we can Headbutt here on the Magneton. It's not going to do that much to us. Now Kadabra. Oh, critical hits me. Are you kidding me? We don't get the crit. We get through Kadabra very easily there. Okay. Like that was kind of the ideal run. Okay. Okay, we get poisoned, but we had 1 HP remaining. Oh, that's sick. But there, we can't do anything when he's just slashing us like crazy. This is the other spot where I think GhostLax is a lot better. Is GhostLax doesn't have to worry about the slashes, whereas we do with this one. You know, so now we get a rest because he sand attacked there, but we get wrecked on that one. But I mean, we were all the way to Kadabra, and if Kadabra just doesn't get that stupid crit, we're doing just fine. Okay. So this becomes another one of these spots where we know in the next fight that we're going to want to have Bubble Beam when we go to Blaine. But what if we just try to go to Blaine first? We got to test it. Got to test this out because Rock Slide could just be fine here. You know, this is all just about the fact that we're also trying to limit how many TMs we learn as we go through the game. Okay, so let's just progress through this part. And let's see, we never ended up learning Blizzard in the last run with GhostLax, so we could learn Blizzard here and have it be an upgraded move that might be even better in some spots than Rock Slide or Headbutt against Rival 5. Let's see, we've got too many items. What, if anything, can we throw away? TM21, nobody needs it. There we go. So here, dig on out. Let's heal up. Let's go ahead and fly back to Fuchsia. Or sorry, not Fuchsia, Cinnabar. And here, let's just go ahead and do this. Okay. Here, we're just going to answer the quiz quick as possible. Okay, Tombstoner brother, let's get here to Blaney boy. So Blaine, I mean, he's probably going to wreck me, but I don't know. If we get the right luck without crits and set up a bunch of amnesias here early on, we might be able to get through. Get the badge boost and special. So here we get whatchamacall. A couple flamethrowers there. So here we'll rest up. He did tail whip me a couple times, but this might just be fine. Okay, let's see. The Rock Slide and Headbutt are doing pretty similar amounts of damage here. Okay, so we do get through the first Pokemon though. Stomp wrecks us on the second Pokemon. This is, again, where I think GhostLax has an advantage because Blaine just attacks randomly. So, you know, I think the effect of the burn, though, was in full effect there because we had lowered attack. Okay. Here, yes. Rock Slide does destroy that one. Stomp does massive damage. Oh, and we get growled. No. That's like what we don't want here. Like we're hoping not to get too many tail whips and not to get growled at, basically. Their critical hit flamethrower will destroy us every time. But yeah, without the burn, we were doing much better damage. So, yeah. Okay. Here, we're gonna just rest up here. And he just quick attacks me to death. Come on. Doesn't have to get all the tail whips. Granted, I mean, we are getting more speed from all these badge boosting moves. We're just nowhere near the speed that we would need to actually outspeed here. Okay, there he misses a tail whip, but then we couldn't hit the rock slide. Man, if we could just hit that rock slide, we would have gotten through without any stat drops, at least on the first Pokemon. Okay, here, amnesia. Oh, and we're just not getting through there. We can't even hit a rock slide. Oh, man. Here we'll rest up because we're on lowish health. And he crits us next turn. Another crit. Like, this is the whole problem. Just Gen 1 crit rates kind of mess up Pokemon like this that are trying to set up but don't have like sleep or something to fall back on. You can set up a lot if you have sleep. Like, it's completely broken. A move like Amnesia plus Hypnosis, completely broken. But when you try to do this without the sleep move, kind of brutal. We can't get the burn either. I think the burn is just an auto reset because we won't do enough damage. Okay, so Tail Whip's kind of okay, I guess. Like, it's okay if we can actually move, you know? And if we got enough Tail Whips, eventually we would outspeed. Like if he just went crazy and used like 6 Tail Whips on me. Okay, there we finally get a rest. I mean, it's something to go for, I guess. Just to see. Okay. We knock ourselves out in confusion, though. Because we were -2 on defense. Okay. 2, 3. Okay, so we're just healing up here. Okay. Rock Slide does about half. Rock Slide misses. Now we get burned. Oh, nice critical hit there at least. But then Takedown gets a crit and knocks us out. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, Tail Whip. Tail Whip misses. Okay, come on, Amnesia. Okay, Confuse Ray. Goes Confuse Ray again, even though we're already confused. Nice. Takedown misses. And now he hits the takedown, of course. You know, no matter what we did, we were going to hit ourselves in confusion, so we couldn't win there. Okay, so here we got to rest because we got the big flamethrower there. And we can see, even with one amnesia, 3 flamethrowers, more than enough to knock us out. So yeah, that fight's clearly not working. So we were better off against Rival 5. And again, this is because we don't want to learn our other TMs because we're saving them for the Elite Four when we want to learn them one by one as we progress through. But I do think there is an argument for learning Blizzard right here. Over Rock Slide even. Because we can keep Headbutt for neutral damage and then Ice or Blizzard for other things. So here we don't like the turn 1 Sand Attack. I'm just going to reset there. Let's fight again. We want anything but the turn 1 Sand Attack, and we want to see what the range Blizzard gives us is. Okay. Looks pretty good. Here we'll rest. Okay, so we knocked that one out. Cool. Here I'm just spamming Headbutt against Cloyster. Gets the attack drop, but we do get through. Now we're going to rest against the Magneton. Magneton's not really all that scary. And we can finish our setup with Amnesia here. And now let's just Headbutt it. A whole bunch. Okay, so now Kadabra. We Headbutt it. And it gets the crit. Come on. Come on. Just, it can do anything else and we win. Anything but the crit and we win. Okay, here we get like all the sand attacks in the world on this one. So here, let's start setting up our amnesias, I guess. And praying. Okay. So there we get wrecked. Like, we've got 3 HP remaining, but I don't think we're going to have enough PP to get through the whole team due to all of the sand attacks that we took and the fact that our attack's been dropped. And it's not like Blizzard's going to do that much here. And like it's even going to hit. So yeah, that's a reset. Let's try again. Like the ideal would be to freeze this one, of course. Instead we get sand attack to do Oblivion here. So there we just barely survive, but okay. We'll heal. Here we can barely hit anything. Yeah, we're just getting wrecked there. Sorry. It's not that we couldn't get through, but it's very bad when we get so many sand attacks. Okay. Okay, we're just trying to get through with fewer sand attacks. My God. Like, if we can just get through sand slash without a sand attack, I think we have a shot here. I think. So here I'm just going to 2-shot it there. And now let's try to set up Amnesia on Cloyster. So we have no accuracy drops is the key point. Yes, Headbutt's kind of tedious here, but I don't know. At this point, Blizzard might just do more damage because it has so many defense buffs. Here I'm just gonna rest to get rid of damage here on the Magneton. Magneton's kind of safe, honestly. Okay, Headbutt's doing decent damage. Kadabra, critical hits, but we get a critical hit. Nice. We get sand attacked here, but then we win. Okay, he bit, but we survived with 7 HP. So is that a good fight? No, but it is a possible fight. So here I'm just going to full restore. I'm just going to pop one of my elixirs here. Let's go ahead and progress. Okay, and now we're in 10 minutes. Not bad. Not terrible. So here we can, I think, just headbutt our way through this fight. Okay. So here we get there. We get to learn Body Slam. So we'll learn that right there. Body Slam, and Body Slam. There we go. So easy win. We'll just pop the other full restore that's in the bag for now. Now we have Body Slam, so we have a decent move to use here. Let's just get into the fight and see how it goes. So first, Nidorino, we want to Body Slam it, definitely. It's only just going to spam that same move against us. We don't like the growl there, but here we can start using Amnesia. And now let's rest so that we get more HP back. Here, Blizzard should just one-shot, and now we're going to try to one-shot Nidoqueen with a Blizzard. Easy win. Easy win. So there we go. We have progressed. You know, wasn't too bad. So now let's go upstairs. Oops. Up to the 10th floor, where we're going to try to get access to Earthquake, and we're going to try to get access to the rare candy. Perfect. Dig on out of here. Let's heal up. What the heck? Let's just go take on Erica. I think the strategy is exactly the same as the last run, where we're just going to spam headbutt, or sorry, spam Body Slam and try to win. I think it's the best strat. Here we go. So, I mean, Sabrina is always kind of interesting, right? Because she can be really hard, and then she can be just really easy in Pokemon Yellow. In Pokemon Red and Blue, I think she's actually much tougher with Smart AI. But here we go. So first things first, we're just going to Body Slam and one-shot there. Body Slam is not quite a one-hitter, but it is a two-hitter there. Body Slam there hits. We really want the Body Slam crit and the paralysis here. Okay, and we win. See, no need to set up Amnesia there. Just Body Slam and eventually you'll win. So there we go. Let's dig out. We're going to grab Psychic. I don't think I've grabbed Psychic yet. Oh, but we have no room for Psychic. Rip. Here, let's go sell some items very quickly that we don't need, because nobody needs TM46. Garbage move. That's the only item we had that we didn't need, though. Okay, so here we go. There we go. We get TM29 for Psychic. Now back down to Cinnabar. Let's just put some things into the PC that we don't need anymore. Lift Key, Sylph Scope, Poke Flute, and of course the card key are all unnecessary now. We still have the secret key, which we do need. Let's just make sure that we're all healed up. There we go. So now, let's just go ahead and make our way up in here against Blaney Boy again. Remember, we could go for freezes here if we really wanted to. So Blaine round 2, we can Body Slam him for paralysis. We can freeze him. Obviously, the paralysis from Body Slam is much more consistent. And then we can try to set up. Let's just see. So here, first things first, I'm going to Body Slam him once. Okay, we get the paralysis. I'm going to set Amnesia once. He Tail Whips Amnesia again. He Confuse Rays. And we knock ourselves out. That's too bad. Or I thought I knocked myself out. Wait, did I mess up? Probably did. So here, let's instead go for the amnesias here first. And now let's body slam him. Okay, so here Rapidash, same thing. We don't even really care about the attack drop so much as just the ability to body slam him. Here, we're going to heal up because he got that crit on us. The growl probably doesn't matter. Body slam there. Okay, now against this Arcanine, it gets a critical hit flamethrower. Are you kidding me? If he doesn't crit, then we're going to go for the Blizzard and probably do pretty decent damage. Okay, so Amnesia. And Amnesia. Now we're trying to rest. Okay, so there we get rid of the burn status at least. Okay. Doing pretty decent damage here. We're going to still try to body slam here. So we get knocked out, but we're trying to body slam even with the lowered attack stat to get the paralysis so that we can just outspeed. And then we're in more control of the battle. Basically, you always want to outspeed whenever you can. In the world of Pokemon, that is. And if you have no attack drops, then body slam's just a good play, but not if they crit every time. So here, let's try again. He gets the crit turn 1 this time. Okay, so now he's paralyzed, but we're confused and we knock ourselves out basically. Like if we could move normally, we wouldn't have gotten knocked out there. Here we literally hit ourselves in confusion every single turn. Let's try again. There's the nice paralysis, yes. So we get burned here. But here, okay, no longer confused. Now we'll heal up. Okay, so we knocked that one out. Growl isn't the end of the world here. Okay, we knocked that one out. Now Arcanine goes Reflect. We get a critical hit takedown. You know, yet again, we're just trying to get, you know, the luck that we need to win. You know, I think we got a Gen 1 miss on that last one too, if I was remembering right or understanding right. Okay, there is the burn, unfortunately. Okay, so we're just dead there. We just need him to stop confusing us and stop burning us, basically. So we get knocked out there. Yeah, not being immune to normal kind of sucks here compared to GhostLax. Okay, there he's finally paralyzed. Here, let's just heal up. We get confused, but we knock that one out. Cool. Fire spin's not really that big of a deal because it doesn't do much. Okay, we get the paralysis there. Now we do get a rest. Okay, takedown did a lot of damage. So we kind of want something like this, the fire spin. And now we can move first. Cool. Any takedown. Okay, Blizzard. Oh, he's on a sliver. He goes Reflect. There we go. There we go. Come on, Blaine. Hour and 19 minutes. So we're definitely slower than GhostLax at this point. So GhostLax was better, at least through this section of the game. Okay, here we have Blizzard on our moveset, so I don't think we need to really worry too much here in this next section against Giovanni. I think Blizzard will do decent damage, but I don't know. We might have to rare candy right here. Not sure. Let's start off against this guy where I think we just go Blizzard. Yeah, easy one hitter. Here, we don't really like this black belt right here, but we are going to just, I think, spam the body slams and pray. Okay. The low kicks are the problem, but we are faster. Oh, it was a speed tie, actually. So if we get slightly better luck, I think we can win. Here, he misses a leer. Okay. He X attacks. There we go. Now karate chop doesn't do that much. Karate chop, no problem. Okay, so second time gets us through that black belt. We could tell that black belt could be hard though. So here, let's just heal up, and then we have to make some decisions. Here, let's save the game. Let's fight Giovanni. So I think my game plan here is to... I don't know. I think we got a body slam here on the first Doug trio. And then try to set up. Like, we're not going to get one shot here, fortunately. Oh, he sand attacks me, you jerk. And he sand attacks again. Double jerk. Plus we got the double teams coming in. Here I'm going to rest to get health back. Oh, the slash. Terrible. And the screech probably meant we were already dead because the double kicks are coming in after that. Okay, let's try again. Okay, he misses the whatchamacall, the sand attack that time. So here I'm going to set up amnesia here. We really don't want the slash. I think we have to freeze one of these first two Pokemon to set up. Let's see what the range is with Blizzard here. Oh man, okay. I'm going to reset. We're going to try to get this again. We're going to try to freeze the first Pokemon. Oh, we get a critical hit instead. So now, no freeze on Persian. Rip. Yeah, see, double kick just does way too much damage there. See, sand attack is just the end of us there in that one. Okay. So there's another strat, of course, which is to slam two rare candies here. Learn Harden over one of our moves. Which do we want to forget? I think we forget Body Slam. Or do we forget Blizzard? Might seem ridiculous, but Body Slam is stab. But I mean, Blizzard uses our special stat. So here, let's try this. Okay. So here's the strategy now. We are going for the harden strat here. Of course he can crit. Here he digs, so we get a rest up damage though. Oh, the problem is that he can sand attack us. So now we have to like get all the accuracy luck with our blizzards, and we didn't, so we lose. Because we've only got 5 blizzards, so we have to hit them all. Oh, there he fissures. Rip. Okay. And I mean, the problem also is that Dugtrio has a really good crit rate. Like, this is a Pokemon, we can't even be mad about it critting. But I think we can't get through like this. Okay. Amnesia. Any critical hit earthquakes. Come on. But I mean, at this point, if we're using this many rare candies... Oh, we didn't have the harden. What am I doing? Here, let's try with the body slam. So here, I'm going to go pretty hard on rare candies here, though. And this is kind of all or nothing at this point. Because last time we did the rare candies on Rival 6. Let's just see. Here, at least we have more accuracy and more PP. Okay, so we do one shot there. We do one shot there. We're just going more hardens here. And now Amnesia on top. Here, I'm going to heal up. And we're going to keep going Amnesia. He gets a critical hit there, but we can rest that off. As long as he doesn't crit multiple times in a row, we're basically fine. So there's our final Amnesia. Now Body Slam misses. Okay, the whole issue here is that we've lost accuracy. Okay, but now that is a one-hitter. Here we'll rest. That is a one-hitter. Okay, so I think we just need better ranges. Like not getting the paralysis here. Or sorry, not getting the accuracy drops here. At least not as many. So we one-shot there. We got one accuracy drop this time. Critical hit from Persian, but we do knock it out. Here we're going rest first against Nidoqueen. It does get a crit there. Okay, so let's rest up again since it crit. Oh, another crit. Come on. She's just critting like crazy. She's got a, what, about a 1 in 6, 1 in 7 crit chance. So here we will finish our setup here. Okay, so now Body Slam, come on. Has to hit. There we go. Body Slam, one shot's there. Let's see how much the range is. Looks like a 3-hit KO here on the final ride-on. There we go. So we do get through. We can learn Double Edge, but we're not going to. We're going to stick with Body Slam here. Cool. Okay, so we can get through that fight. And now it's on to rival number 6, where we're hoping to basically do all our setup on the first Pokemon if we can. Really, I don't know. I guess probably the Execute's better to set up on because it doesn't really have anything good against us. A lot of status moves that we can just heal off. So here I think we Body Slam here first. Body Slam, Body Slam. Okay, and now I think we start using Amnesia since it will Solar Beam on us. It's fine. Here we'll just heal up. Obviously, everything other than Leech Seed can't really do much to us while we're asleep. Here we'll just Harden. Five and 6. Here we're just going for rest so that we get rid of paralysis. And you know, I mean, we set up so many turns there that here Body Slam, Body Slam. We're confused, but I mean, if we can manage to land a hit, I think we just one-shot everything from here, and we get the critical hit from Kadabra, of course. Right on cue, critical hit from Kadabra. It's like a hallmark of these battles. So here, let's just set up. I don't know, maybe Sand Slash isn't really that bad to set up on. Since, I mean, like, yes, Slash does decent damage, but nothing else is really that strong. And here, if we can avoid crits, we're really in good shape, I think. Here, we can just rest off. Like, Slash doesn't do that much, and we're outspeeding now. So here, let's just finish our setup here. And Body Slam should one-shot. Body Slam, one-shot. Body Slam, one-shot. Body Slam, one-shot. Body Slam, one-shot. We've made it to the Flareon. Body Slam is going to be a 2-hit KO, but he gets paralyzed. So yeah, that's the strat. Just set up on the first Sand Slash. Okay, so there we go. So now we get to progress to the Elite Four. Let's just see how this goes. You know, we've got about 30 minutes to beat GhostLax here. Or no, we don't. We've only got like 15 minutes to beat GhostLax here. RIP. Sorry, I misspoke. I was thinking of the first GhostLax run, not the second one. Okay, so let's use Strength. Let's use the Bicycle. We gotta go quick. Quick. Quickly, I say. All right, so then... Oh, RIP. Okay. I'm very interested to see this final rival battle, though, or the champion battle. I don't know. As a kid, I never called him the champion. I called him the rival because he's still your rival. Doesn't matter if he thinks he's the champion. He's never the champion for long. Except in the last run, he stayed the champion for quite a while. Oh, man. Here we go. Here we're going to reset because we ran into that trainer. We already know that we're not S tier. It's fine because we're going to have to learn other TMs in this section. Okay. But there we go. Strength. Let's use the Bicycle. Okay, so here we can pop right up here. Okay, so we'll heal. Now it's time to backtrack. Let's fly up here. Let's go to the power plant because we are going to want Thunder. And we want the extra rare candy, the max elixir, and the PP up. They're all useful later on. Especially on minimum battles. Whenever you're doing minimum battles, you want this extra rare candy if you can get it, since rare candies don't require battles to gain levels. This is one of the key things when I say minimum battles, and minimum experience, but I allow rare candies. You know, we can go both ways on it, but for me, ultimately it's about the number of fights that we take. You know, love it or hate it. We can all just sit here and debate and disagree on my rule set, but it is my rule set at the end of the day. Sorry, guys. So here, let's go ahead and heal up. Let's get the very required full restores. And let's save right here. And going to go ahead and learn TM24 right here for Thunderbolts. We're going to learn it over Body Slam. And here, save the game. Let's go. So, Lorelei time, and she is, as mentioned in the last run, just really bulky and really scary, which is why we want to go for the Amnesia strats. So here, what we're going to do, we're going to lead off with the Amnesia. We don't really care about the speed drop too much. And now we are setting up Harden on top of Amnesia intentionally. This order is actually important because Amnesia first will raise our special stat. And then when we add the Hardens on top of Amnesia, we get badge boosts on top of our already boosted special stat. So we're boosting our special even higher. And don't get me wrong, if we ever, you know, level up in the middle of the fight, we'll simply, you know, get the, we'll just keep the same special. And we don't mind the attack drops here because we're going to be purely a special attacker anyway. So here, that's a one hitter. Cloister's Ice Beam, but we one shot. Slowbro Surfs, but we one shot. Jinx Thrash, one shot. And now Lapras. We leveled up on Lapras, but fortunately, it's using Hydro Pump, but we got all the special boosts from Amnesia, so it doesn't matter. We easily win that fight. Easily. So now we know that we want to use Psychic for basically these next two fights. We need one move that can hit all of Agatha's team. Psychic is that move. And now we can just full restore, save the game. Let's start this fight against Bruno. So here is Bruno. Both of its Onyx don't have great specials, so we should be able to get through with just the Amnesia and the Psychic. It should be the same on Agatha. I went Earthquake here with the GhostLax, but yeah. So here we're going to lead off with the Amnesias. And now we can just start hardening. You know, he's X defending. But now we're going to get all the speed boosts here too. And be very survivable. So here we can just Psychic, 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 Psychic. And we're to the Machamp. We leveled up right here. Submission did decent damage, but it's a one-shot because of all the Amnesias. So easy win. Now Psychic can, of course, just destroy this next fight too. So we're just going to Elixir. We're going to full restore. Let's save the game. And here we go. Agatha time. Agatha shouldn't be too hard as long as we get the setup off. That's the only thing that we need. The first Gengar is not really that scary. It can only really confuse us, especially after we get set up. So yeah, let's just see. Amnesia first. We get confused, but we're going Amnesia the whole way here. She's trying to set up substitutes when she has a substitute. Good job. We're still confused. Now we're no longer confused. You know, so the good thing about Agatha is this, we're really allowed to set up on the first Gengar. And if she swaps to Golbat, it's not that big of a deal in this version. So now Psychic, we are faster. So Psychic one-shots there once we actually hit. Psychic's going to one-shot there. Psychic is going to one-shot there. Psychic one-shots there. We level up right before the last Gengar puts us to sleep. Rip. Fortunately, I mean, Psychic shouldn't do that much because same for Dream Eater because we've got all the boosts. But if she crits right on cue, we get wrecked. You know, just saying. So here, let's try this again. Come on. We have to actually be able to use the Amnesia here. Here, we're going to set up all the hardens. Here, we're going to rest. So here's Psychic. Mega Drain doesn't matter, so Psychic. Now we're just going auto A the rest of the way, hoping not to get put to sleep this time. If we don't get put to sleep, I think we basically win. Yeah, Dream Eater while we're awake. She goes Psychic. We get an easy win. So yeah, we just need to not be put to sleep there. We're fine. Okay, so now we learned last time that a good strategy here is simply to go Ice Beam the whole way here. So let's save the game. Let's get into this fight. So Lance can use a Leer here, which is different from GhostLax. He'll never use a Leer and he'll never use Hyper Beam with the first Gyarados. All right, so here I'm hoping he might use Hyper Beam. I'm actually intentionally setting up Harden here first. Gonna Amnesia 2. Okay, we survive. We get to set up more. Here I'm gonna rest. I'm now faster than the Gyarados. Okay. He leers, but see, there's the last of my Amnesias. And now I can just kind of harden up here. Gonna rest right now. I'm +6 in both special and in defense. I get even another badge boost there. Now I can Ice Beam and one-shot. Ice Beam, one-shot. Ice Beam, one-shot. Ice Beam, we outspeed Aerodactyl in one-shot. We level up right here, but Ice Beam one-shots Dragonite. So there we go. We've made it here, an hour 43 minutes. We're going to slam our last 3 rare candies. We're getting to level 57, or sorry, level 56. We will not learn Hyper Beam, same as the last time. Going to Elixir, going to PP up Ice Beam. Here, let's just max Elixir. Let's make sure that we full restore. Okay, time to get into the champion fight. Let's see how this goes. Got like 3 minutes, 2 minutes to beat the last one. We do have to sit through the intro. Sorry, guys. Apples to apples. Come on. Especially since it's really close. We have to keep this consistent. Okay, so here we go. Let's start off with the hardens here. He does go Earthquake a couple times there. Gonna rest off the damage here. Fury Swipe's not nearly as scary. Slash also not actually that bad. Earthquake does destroy us there though. Okay. So we need better luck there than that. Last time we were like resetting for like 20 minutes here trying to get a freeze. Okay, and last time I didn't turn off the gym leader intro immediately, so I'm gonna just kind of keep it apples to apples. Okay, there we go. So now, here we go. We're going Harden. Oh, he poison stings this time. Yes. Yes, use the bad moves. Use the weak moves. Yes. Here we can rest off the poison. And he's still poison stinging. Okay, there's a slash. We don't like that. But now we're faster, so we get a rest up. Okay. Now amnesia. 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 Last harden. And he knocks me out right there. Come on. Come on. Got just a couple minutes. Okay, so there, harden, harden, harden. We don't really mind that he's poisoned me because we just want to reach the point where we outspeed quickly. Here we will rest off since he could get a range to knock us out on the next turn. Okay, let's finish the amnesias here. Here, rest it off. Okay. Oops, didn't mean to use rest again. Rip, we're losing time. Okay, last harden here. Now we ice beam. We're gonna ice beam, not get the one hitter there. The reason we didn't get the one hitter there is because we set up the hardens after the amnesia, or before the amnesia rather. So we got to be careful about that. Okay, let's try this again, because here the other possibility, of course, is to go for the freeze, which we do not get there. Here we'll amnesia. He goes slash rip. Okay, let's try again. This is just so stupidly close. Lance, we don't need to hear from you. Okay, come on. Because if we can just get the weaker moves first, then in theory, okay, he misses Fury Swipes. That's fine. Oh, and he crits again. Are you kidding me? This guy, his crit rate. Okay, Fury Swipes first is actually much better. Slash isn't the end of the world. Fury Swipes will rest up. Okay. Okay, he poisons me, but that's actually kind of fine because now I get a rest. He poisons me again after 2 slashes, but I get a rest. Okay, now we get a harden. Okay, slash is basically always a crit, so that's fine. Okay. Okay, so now our setup is complete, I think. Yes, so Ice Beam. We outspeed. Ice Beam, one shot. Yes, Ice Beam, one shot. Ice Beam here is a one shot. Here, Ice Beam. We've once again got him in basically a 2-hit range. We didn't get the range there that time. We level up. Flareon goes Fire Spin. Come on. Okay, he misses Fire Spin, Flamethrower, and there we win. So it took an hour 49:32 in this one. So we just barely lose to GhostLax. So is GhostLax actually better than this Snorlax? Well, yes, because keep in mind that this was with us freezing Brock to get through. If we used any of the other legit strats other than the ice punch strat or like, you know, giving water gun, any other strat that we could have used to get through Brock would have led to much more time. The counter strat took multiple attempts. The lick strat took a lot of attempts, and we would have had to play the rest of the run with disobedience, which would have affected this run. Keep in mind, we didn't beat Misty until we were well past the level cap of level 10. We were already up to like level 20 when we beat her, and we didn't beat Erica right away. I think we were over level 30, so we would have had disobedience again there. So both of those spots would have been inconsistent if we went the lick strat plus the time it took. So we can't actually say that if we just simply bypass Brock, these two are basically the same. So what is the difference between GhostLax and NormLax? The Brock split. Brock is an absolute nightmare for this Pokemon. For NormLax, or for GhostLax rather, no problem. And in fact, GhostLax would have crushed this time if, I say if, it had simply gotten the freeze within a reasonable number of attempts on the champion Sandslash. But that is the real difference. This one does not need a freeze on the champion Sandslash. The Sandslash is actually easier because it can use Poison Sting. It can use Fury Swipes. Yeah, Slash kind of sucks, but you can get the setup off within a reasonable number of attempts and beat the champion. So this one gets, I believe, a higher score at the end, in spite of the fact that it's slightly slower. Anyway, that does it for this one. So one last question that we have to answer, of course, in all these runs before we call it a night, is can we beat Mewtwo? That is the question. So we're going to just zip through this credit scene. And while we do, just going to say thank you to you guys once again for watching and supporting. This is obviously going to go up for channel members first, but then these are going to get edited together. They'll be put out this week. You know, you guys can see the ups, the downs, the parts where I did well, the parts where I messed up. You know, that's why I do live commentaries on all these, just because I think that is kind of the essence of it. You know, for me personally, like, I just like to have everything kind of out there, you know. That's my style. I don't think everybody agrees. You know, maybe in the case of like Scotty, maybe, I don't know, maybe he's trying to hide his secret sauce. Maybe that's why he doesn't do any of his optimizations on live. You know, so like Scott's Thoughts, just so you know, like when he does his live streams, he'll do attempts at Pokemon as live streams, and he's good at playing the game. So obviously his live runs are nothing to sneeze at. But then he uses, for example, the XP router in order to go through and find, you know, exactly what ranges he needed in every spot. And then, you know, he'll do multiple runs if there's something, especially if there's something a little bit luck based, he'll do multiple runs. And so when you get to the final optimized runs, I'm sure he's got quite a bit going on there. Pretty sure that he knows how to do basic RNG manips to avoid like extra wild encounters in Viridian and extra wild encounters inside of Mount Moon. Pretty sure. And I'm definitely sure that he knows how to just optimize those ranges, and he keeps meticulous notes so that he can go through and just crush the game. For me personally, I don't do that. I kind of just keep everything on the fly. Figure it out as I go. So here we go. Let's get Snorlax, NormLax into this fight against Mewtwo, where we're going to set up Amnesia first. I think this is the play because that critical hit psychic is scary. Oh God. So here, let's try again. So here, Amnesia, Amnesia, Amnesia. Now we're going to set up the Hardens. so that we're gonna become super tanky. Let's just see how the ice beam does here. Oh, it looks like a 3-hitter, and he recovers. He recovers again. Come on. There we go. So we beat him on the second attempt. NormLax comes in, level 57, almost to level 58, but not that close. So let's see how this is on the tier list this time. Let's just see. What is this? What is this? I got like logged out. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I just have to sign back into Google here. There we go. Not sure what that was all about, but okay, so here we are. We got this. So here, last time, GhostLax all the way down there at 81.2. So this time we came in at 86.1, or sorry, it's technically 86.2. So we're the same level. I believe it was 149.32 if I remember right. Let me see, my XP was 234,371. Oh, exactly the same, of course. So then let's see some other things here, stats wise. So in this one, we used 6 TMs and we had 79 resets. But I believe I included in both of these the extra reset at the end of the game, so I'm going to take that out. So what that means is that NormLax, right? He deserves his own little asterisk because we let him get through Brock. Right? But he's not like God tier or anything. But he does get technically kind of put up above Zapdos here. So what that means, of course, is that this here. So, yeah. In the end, it looks like, sorry, I misremembered. So GhostLax was at an hour 41. And like I said, we probably lost a good at least 15 minutes just resetting to try to get the freeze there. So the GhostLax is definitely faster than NormLax. Like with me playing like I play, just my standard play style. But what we can also say is that really NormLax was a little bit better in terms of resets, especially at the end. At the end, it was much better. This number could have been much lower for GhostLax here, assuming that we just hadn't gotten such bad luck at the end. And here, when we look at the number of TMs, one thing that's pretty clear, sorry, I realized I'm not screen sharing, rip. So here, they're the same level. NormLax is slower. They have the same experience at the end of the game. The big difference here is NormLax had 10 fewer resets and 4 fewer TMs. Now, the TM strategy of NormLax could have worked for GhostLax. So we could almost immediately say that GhostLax could have been improved up towards where NormLax is, definitely. I think that's actually, honestly, a huge factor here. Like, this could have been much closer score-wise if this was just improved. And like I said, the resets at the end of the game accounted for a ton of these resets for GhostLax. In fact, if I look at that run, let's just see. I'm probably running low on disk space right now with all these recordings. Okay, but here we go. So I recorded this yesterday. So here we've got my video from yesterday pulled up of GhostLax. So let's just see. So at the point that we managed to get to the champion, let's just pull this out so that it's a bit bigger. Here. Okay, so here is yesterday's run versus NormLax at this point, but let's go back 10 seconds. So here, when we reached the champion yesterday, when we made it to this battle, oh, no, I was way past that. Okay, here. So yeah, when we made it to the champion yesterday, we were sitting at 21 resets. We ended up at 88 resets on the champion, and we only got one freeze. So When I say this one got really bad luck at the end, I do mean it. Like, it was going for a 1 in 10 chance. But the difference was that we found, as we played this, that this was a situation where we had to go for the freeze. We were just getting completely wrecked. And it was just pretty clear that we just weren't getting through. And when you went for the hardened strats, like, you could only take a couple earthquakes before you get wrecked, and it just crits way too much, so you always get destroyed on that. So really, in the end, this was brutal, right? That earthquake was just brutal. And here we are up to 78 resets. When we came into this freaking fight at, 21 resets. That 21 resets, we would have had a better score there. So, moral of the story is probably that GhostLax should have won this by a lot more than what it actually did in the end. It ended up at 141.25. Okay. So the final time, I'll put it on the tier list, was 141.25. Oops. Clicking on OBS, not on my tier list. Okay, so I guess the last thing that I'll look at very quickly here is, let's see. See if I can open this. Let's see. So I'm going to turn that off once. I'm going to turn this back on. So here you guys can probably see this right now. This is some of my back end stuff that I got going on. But one of the things that I'm working on is a new tier list setup. Based on a code pin that I found. Ooh, something's broken. Something's gone horribly wrong. Oh, it needs to be full screen for one. Oh, but it has to be full screen on the 4K screen to work. Here, I'm gonna change which one you guys see. There we go. So here you see my main monitor now. Don't worry about everything that's there. So I am working on a new tier list setup. It's going to look something like this probably. This is based on a Pokemon card holo film code pin that I found. Definitely fun. Definitely fun to play with. But we're going to be loading in Pokemon into this to make a little tier list screen at the end. Something like the top 3, and then like littler cards like this for the next, 7 or something, 6 or 7. I don't know. We could go 4 and 6 or something like that. And then we'll make multiple pages. We'll just be able to flip through, see all the stats, which is kind of fun, I've just got it hoverable for I don't know, shits and giggles. But something like this will be popped up for you guys so that you can see. And this will probably make it even more interesting because I'll be able to click on things and kind of highlight different things. I don't know, it might be annoying. But yeah. Anyway, that's a little side project that I'm working on right now. So with that being said, guys, I think that does it for today. I'm going to go to bed. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Later.